9:12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast in the United States of America. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and as we can see, Bitcoin's up 4.49%. This is exactly what we talked about yesterday. If that was creating a W reversal on that uptrending support, look no farther than my charts. We determined that Bitcoin was on an uptrend. We were trying to see if we could break down a little bit. Everybody keeps asking me where the retrace levels can be, so we keep trying to find them. It broke up instead of breaking down, and we talked about this last night on our very last update, saying it's not good when it keeps rotating here, and if it pushes up past that 42.5, 41.8, and over this blue line, and I even had a drawing on XRP to show this, like I was showing on Bitcoin, there was the chance that it came up and rides this top area, and that's exactly what XRP seems to be doing, instead of coming down to these two lower areas, and that was dependent on Bitcoin. I mean, we've had these drawn out absolutely perfectly, and if you just played these down the way I drew it, you could have bought in at every level. You know, we take a lot of heat because I'm not at this station telling you to buy or sell, but what I never get credit for is the fact that the charts are lined up absolutely spectacularly, and all you have to do is look at them. Once again, I had an uptrend that I determined that it fell out of this first uptrend after it got rejected in the smaller symmetrical. But we had the extension out, and it's followed it absolutely beautifully this entire time. And you could have bought it at any one of these dips, any one of these spots where it came back down. You just have to have the fortitude to go with your gut, go with your feeling, and use my charts to, you know, give you that extra layer of security. Now what we're looking at is, are we going to hold this 41,800 area? Because now instead of coming down here, now you broke up, and now it looks like we're going to come into this 41,800 area. So if that happens, that could be the support. If we go into the 30-minute, the volume has not been great. Since it came back down, we've had crashing volume on this push back up, which could mean we might be coming to a top. But that's 43,337 was at the first top. So we're going to see exactly how this plays out. I know a lot of people like the cloud, so I'll throw it on so you guys can see what it looks like. So when you look at it in the 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, the 4 hour, the daily, it's still suggesting a pull down into this area down here. I don't know if it's going to get the 39.5 or 39.8 or 38.8. I was saying 38.8, 39.5 area somewhere down here. But now that it broke up, you would likely be probably looking at where the breakout was, and that would probably get you to about 40,800 area. Because usually what happens here is now, like you've seen before, it comes down, and then it'll back test down here and then continue up. A lot of times. I'm not saying it's going to make that quick top there, but it's possible. Because there was 45,344. So now we have to see how this plays out. See if the volume can keep coming in. If not, it'll come back down very quickly. Same thing with XRP. If we can get the volume, now we can come up there to the 91 cents minimum. We've had a target of 91 cents. I mean, all you have to do is watch the charts, ladies and gentlemen, and it's up to you when to buy. I'm not going to tell you when to buy or when to sell because I'm not a financial advisor and I'm not allowed to do that. But what I can do is show you my interpretation of the market, and you have to have your own cachet, or you have to use your own strategy to buy and sell. If I was a financial advisor, I would tell you to buy or sell, but I can get in trouble, I can get jail time, and I can also be sued if I tell you to buy or sell because I'm not a licensed financial advisor. But my charts are the best in the business. If you just get in tune and understand what you're looking at, you're going to make a lot of money. Look at XRP. We determined it was on this uptrend with the W reversal. It's bounced out to our support resistance line, got rejected, came back down to our uptrend right where X marks the spot, and that was the perfect buy spot at 74.4. Bounced up again, came back to our downtrending resistance, which is now being used as support. Bounced up to 85.6, got rejected, came back down. Essentially tapped our line again to prove bullish at 78.7, which the line was at 78.5. Came back up to 86.3. Now it pulled down a little bit, and we're going to see, is it going to come back to the uptrend? And if it does, it'll be about 79 cents, 80 cents. It'll be around that 804. Or it's going to continue moving up. And 91 cents is the next line. And if it continues to ride up, we've got upper target up here at $1.10 that we've been talking about forever. That I told everybody once it got to this point, then they would believe that it could happen. But we're always looking for retraces if we're not in. The only thing I'm looking for is to get somebody in who's not. So I do the retrace. And then this is Doge. We talked about how 1245 would come up there and hit it. I wouldn't be surprised. And it did. I have zero interest in buying XRP. That's why my target yesterday wasn't on XRP. My target's on Doge. And it's going to be when it hits somewhere on this uptrend. But Doge is severely undervalued, like I keep saying. And it's getting ready. It's just, with the way Bitcoin started out this morning, Doge is in a weird spot right now. It needs to come up a little higher to beat this cup and handle. And unfortunately, it did what we talked about yesterday about coming right up to it and getting rejected at 1245. That was my fear yesterday with Doge, that it was going to come up here, get rejected, then come back down to the uptrend. So we'll see what happens. XRP Future Millionaire. Make sure to hit that like.